evening, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Lika Kenobi. And before we get started, guys, please hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. Would appreciate that very, very much. All right, let's get into this. We got two articles that we're going to talk about today. The first one's going to be Harry Potter, who has found not just Lucius Malfoy, but 8 more actors that are on board to play in the movie. So we also have the last casting roster and the old roster. So let's go to it and see. All right, here we go. So the first one is the casting of Harry Potter grows strongly, and right now they have these actors. We have Catherine Parkinson, who's been cast as Molly Weasley. That's her right there. And then from the middle to the right, you have one playing Malfoy, Locke Pratt as Draco, and then Johnny Flynn as Lucius Malfoy right here. Then you have Belle Pauley, who plays Petunia, and one of these two actors is Daniel Rigby, who's playing Vernon Dursley, who's playing Harry's aunt and uncle. I'm going to take a guess that this one is playing Harry's uncle. And then in the middle right here, in this middle cast right here, you have Leo Early as Semenius Finnegan, Alessia Leone as Parvati Pati, I think that's how they pronounce Patel, and Sienna Mossa as Lavender Brown. Of course, we have the previous right now, which is these three right here, Arabella Staten, Dominique McLaughlin, and Alistair Stott, who are playing Hermione, Harry, and Ron Weasley. So that's your actors right there. And then here are the previous ones. You have John Lithgow, who's playing Dumbledore. You have Janet McTeer, who she's playing Professor McGonagall. Papa Isildur, who's playing Severus Snape. Nick Frost, who's playing Rubeus Hagrid. Luke Tholand, who's playing Quirinius Quirrell, that is probably recurring. And Paul Whitehouse is August Filch, who's also recurring. So this is the latest that we have so far. But there has been a rumor. There has been a rumor, but it's not been confirmed or anything like that. Of course, fans are upset at this casting choice of Papa Isildur playing Severus Snape. There's been rumor that they're trying to get rid of him playing the role. But like I said, dude, we'll see it to believe it if it happens. But that's the latest take on this. Now we do have another take on it. That what is going on. So bear with me. Tom Felton defends J.K. Rowling at the Tony Awards. He returns as Draco Malfoy for The Cursed Child Broadway. So, Tom Felton, he plays the role on the Harry Potter movie franchise series as Draco Malfoy. He went from a child to a grown teenager, and he's done a tremendous job in his role. And he did do in one season. He was in The Flash, I believe it was season 3 television show, and he did a pretty good role. He played a pretty good role for himself. So, here it is right here. So as we can see right here, he is defending J.K. Rowling on the Tony Awards of what has been happening with her and her controversy in the Harry Potter series and everything. So let's see what he has to say about it. Let me get this.
How does the sort of Twitterverse controversy around J.K. Rowling's views impact you at all, or impact your work in the world at all?
No, I can't say it does. I'm not really that attuned to it. The only thing I always remind myself is that I've been lucky enough to travel the world. Here I am in New York, and I have not seen anything bring the world together more than Potter. And she's responsible for that, so I'm incredibly grateful.
So, yeah, man, I mean, it's just that she has been going through a lot. she has gone through a lot of issues, you know, with women's rights and all that. And also, she's been going away from the changes of her stories. Like right now, she did not mind of the race swapping of Hermione, who's played by a black woman, and she did not mind that. And of course, Hermione was played by a British actress. I forgot her name. Emma Watson was played by Emma Watson when she was just a little girl, and she became almost close to being a teenager. And in her books, it was described as the same as Emma Watson's character herself, and from Alan Ritchson from playing First Sirius Snape, the same character. But of course, when she's changing these characters, it's like, what are you doing? Changing your characters. It's like she just doesn't care about the books anymore. She just wants to go along with this DEI nonsense. So, it's like I said, dude. I mean, and if Tom Felton wants to defend her, bro, that's on him, bro. And I'm not gonna criticize him for that, bro. But it's like I said, she has gone through a lot, and I guess with his support, you know, I think she's gonna feel much better, you know, and everything. So that's gonna be it for my take on this. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Because, I mean, it's like I said, dude. I mean, there's been a lot of issues going on with these franchises, bro. Well, a lot of these franchise changes, race swaps, you know, it's just ridiculous, bro. Especially when you don't go to the source material. If you go through the source material, I guarantee you your movie or show will succeed. But if not, it will go into ruin. So that's going to be it for my article. So you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of this? So please, by all means, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being part of the channel. And I hope to see you guys until next time. Bye, everyone.